Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another empties video. I can't believe I have already filled this giant bucket of empties, but that's a good thing because that means that our old products are going out, which means that there's lots of new products to come in. So it's a beautiful sunny day here. I can't wait. I'm still probably quite sheeny from all of my sunscreen, but I'm going to get this video over with and then we can all go out and enjoy hopefully a sunny day. So these are going to be in no particular order. I'm just going to literally grab into my basket and grab whatever I get first, and we will get through these fairly quickly. The first thing I grabbed was the Garnier Fructis Volume Extend Shampoo, and I actually quite liked this. I have nothing bad to say about it. Same thing as a lot of things for me. I liked it, but I won't necessarily run out to repurchase it right away because I want to try something new. So I've already got myself onto a new shampoo, and after that I will probably try a new one. Hair products especially don't tend to impress me a lot, so for me to repurchase a hair product is a big deal. The Nivea Cream Sensitive Shower Cream, this was something that I enjoyed. I do have more sensitive skin, but I found that this still had quite a heavy scent to it, so I probably won't buy that again. If you don't have a sensitive skin, it might not be an issue for you, but for me, I find that my skin gets easily irritated by stuff like that. The next thing in my bucket is the Aussie Moist Shampoo. This was something that I tried because you guys may or may not know my love affair that I have for the Aussie Moist 3-minute mask. That stuff is incredible. I can't go on enough about it. If you haven't tried it yet, go to the drugstore. I will understand if you have to pause this video. Go to the drugstore and get it. It's super cheap and it's better than anything on the market that I've ever tried. So this again was something that I liked it. It was fine, but I won't repurchase it because I want to try something else. Speaking of the 3-minute mask, yes, this is the one, and these are empty, like empty. These, when you think that it's empty, take this cap off and you have probably about 8 more uses in the bottle. If you have one of those beauty spatulas that I rave about, you can get those at Sephora for like $7. They're so helpful for products like this. This product, Aussie Miracle 3-minute Moist, best thing ever. Okay, so let's get some of the everyday empties out of the way. I have one of my L'Oreal Elnett unfragranced. You guys know how much I love this. I rave about this all the time. It's so good. And I have another one of my Bioderma waters. This is something, again, that I will repurchase over and over and over and over. If you haven't tried this as well, pick this up. It's so good. 2 empty bags of my Shiseido Cotton. This, again, is no surprise. This is the only facial cotton that I will use. Every time I use a new one, I'm like, do you know what? I'm just going to spend the money and get the one that I know I love because it's just that much better. And I'm completely a believer that $11 Canadian is ridiculous for facial cotton, but it's totally worth it. I have a few other hair products in here as well. I have one of the Batiste dry shampoo, and this is in the coconut tropical scent. This was okay. I bought a whole bunch of them once because they were on clearance, and I thought, you know what? I might as well stock up because dry shampoo is something that I use daily. And that one was okay, but I actually prefer my Collab one that I'm using right now, so I'd probably repurchase that one over the Batiste. I have my Matrix So Silver shampoo, which definitely has that purple tone to it. I'll let you guys see, it's quite dark. And on the ends of my hair, when I feel like they're getting just a little bit too brassy, I will use that shampoo and it works wonderfully. I did just purchase a new Descend conditioner treatment that's purple, so I don't necessarily need the Matrix one right now, but I would definitely repurchase that again because it did everything that it was supposed to do. The next thing that I have is a Palmer's Coconut Oil Deep Conditioning Protein Pack, and this is something that you can get at Walmart or you can get at some of the shoppers that have the ethnic hair sections. And I had a woman tell me about this one day, and she was so passionate about it. It was almost like me talking about Bioderma, like she needed to have these in her life at all times, and she couldn't find it. She was losing her mind, and I thought, do you know what, next time I see that I'm gonna pick it up. So I did, and to be honest, I still like my Aussie mask a lot better. It really didn't do that much for me. She had really kind of curly, more coarse hair, so maybe that had something to do with it, but for me, I still prefer my Aussie. I'm actually surprised at how much stuff is in here. That was kind of the big stuff that I threw out. I have a secret deodorant in Completely Clean. I know no one probably cares what deodorant I use, but I must have just thrown it in there out of habit. I have my Bioderma Sensibio Cleansing Milk. This is fantastic. You can get it at Shoppers for around $15 on sale, and you can use it on your eyes, or you just put it on a cotton pad. you can wipe it on the skin, you can wipe it on dry skin, or you can use it as like a wet cleanser, which is how I used it. And I'm definitely going to be picking up another one of those because I loved it. And I went through it pretty quickly, actually. I think because you can use it on your eyes as well, you're always using more product. So that's how that happened. But I'm definitely going to buy another one of those. I have my Aveeno Eczema Care Hand Cream, which is something that I do go through quite often. I will definitely repurchase. If you have any sort of issues with your hands, dry hands, eczema on your hands, dermatitis on your hands, this works really well and it does not sting. I have a CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion, which I've talked about before on my channel. I won't spend too much time on this. This is what my dermatologist put me on, and even though it's one of the most boring products I've ever used, it does work well, so I'm continuing to use it. I have a Philosophy Shower Gel. This is in the scent Basil Cucumber Cooler, and this was amazing. I loved this. As always, you guys know Philosophy does scent so well. And it still, even though the bottle's empty, it still smells exactly like a Basil Cucumber Cooler. It's amazing how close they can get those scents. I have an empty Quo Brush Cleanser. This is something that came out of my freelance kit, and I love these little bottles. I more than likely will refill it with something, but for now, that is empty. I have two Boots No. 7 products. I have the Protect and Perfect Intense Day Cream, and I have the Protect and Perfect Intense Serum. So these are something that I sell so much of at my job. So many women come in looking for these. They're a really popular brand, and to be honest, I didn't hate them. They didn't really do much for my skin as far as results go, but the main thing that they target is deep wrinkles. So I'm only 26, soon to be 27, and that's not necessarily an issue for me, but it didn't irritate my skin, which was huge for me. So that was okay. I would recommend that to someone looking for an inexpensive cream for wrinkles for sure. A few other things out of my freelance kit. I have my Lancome La Base Pro, which is the Perfecting Makeup Primer, oil-free. This looks like this. And this is just one of my favorite primers for all skin types, whether you're super oily or you're super dry. It seems to work well for everybody, and I have repurchased other primers for my freelance kit because, as I said, I really like to experiment with different products. But that was a really good one, and I would definitely recommend it. I have an empty Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, which will be my second last one because, as you guys may or may not have known from a past video, the Sephora brand brush cleanser, the solid one, is so much better. Not so much that it's so much better, but it's just as good and it's cheaper. So I have one more of these to use, but from now on you'll be seeing the Sephora one in my empties. I'm so hot. I feel like I'm melting. I had to turn the air conditioner off because it was making too much noise for the video. I'm sitting here like, my wings are falling. I can't deal. Okay, so this is the Vichy This is the Vichy oh my god. This is the Vichy Liftactiv. I need a drink. This is the Vichy Liftactiv Serum 10. Looks like this. And this is another product that I finished until it was completely gone, and I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, it didn't necessarily change my skin completely, but it didn't irritate me, and it made my skin feel nice when I put it on. So I might recommend that one, but it really didn't do anything life-changing for me. I have the La Roche-Posay Rosiliac Micellar Makeup Removal Gel. Can't get my words out today. And this is something that was okay. I'm not really a fan of gels that you use on your eyes for eye makeup removal. I just find it kind of weird. I really prefer something that has more of a water base to it, not so much a gel. And I didn't necessarily feel like that was less irritating than other cleansers for me, so I definitely would not repurchase that. I have a few lash products here. Quite a few lash products, actually. Okay, let's talk lashes for a minute. So I have my Holy Grail Lancome Hypnose Mascara. This is in the limited edition Albert Elbaz collection. I'll probably hang on to that tube just for the packaging. I'll just put it away in somewhere I won't use it anymore, but I'm not really ready to throw that out. I have the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is just a little baby one that I used up. That was okay. I wouldn't repurchase. Mascaras, again, are one of those things that I like to try a lot of, so it's rare that I repurchase the same one. I have the Stila Mile High Lashes. This one was really nice. I really did enjoy this. I'll give you guys a close-up of the wand, which hopefully will focus. And I find that this one was a little bit hard to remove, but if you have problem with mascara smudging or flaking, this one does not budge. And then these two are from my freelance kit. This is the Clarins Double Fix Mascara. So this is a neat product in that it makes whatever mascara you have waterproof. So sometimes I have clients that say, do you know what, I really want to use my own mascara. I want to apply my mascara myself, and I'm completely fine with that. But I always do recommend that we just put a little bit of this on top of it, and it just makes it in, like I said, to a waterproof mascara. So I use it on lashes, and I also use it on eyebrows. It's a wonderful product that I keep repurchasing. I already have another one in my kit, and when that one's gone, I will repurchase again. And then I have the Clarins waterproof mascara as well. So I did a 2-day wedding not too long ago, and it was the first time, obviously, when I do weddings, I usually work with the bridesmaids and everything on the day of, and I usually don't see them again. So this year I had a 2-day wedding, and the next day one of the bridesmaids was like cursing me out because that mascara was so hard to take off. She couldn't remove it. She didn't have an oil-based remover, which was the problem. But it was good feedback for me because obviously as a makeup artist you don't want the bride or the bridesmaid's mascara to run or smudge, and that one is bulletproof. Okay, I have the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil in Universal Taupe, and this was something that I absolutely hated. I hated this product. I didn't like the pencil, I didn't like the spoolie that was on the other end of it. I felt like you would apply the pencil and then when you used the spoolie it would just remove all of the product and you'd have to do everything all over again. It was awful. I didn't like it. The Benefit Gimme Brow, I've gone through another one of these. I'm currently using my Clinique Just Browsing and I'm really enjoying that, and like you guys may or may not know, I'm probably going to be repurchasing the Clinique one because it is less expensive and I do find them quite comparable. So the Clinique one for me is going to be the next purchase. The Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen. This is something, again, that came out of my freelance kit. I use this for every single person that I do makeup on if I'm using a winged liner or a liquid liner, because it really does not budge. It's super black and it's really easy to apply, so that is something I would repurchase for sure. I have, sadly, my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. One of my favorite brow products ever. Thank God I found the Annabelle one because I can get that one in Canada. I can't get this one as of yet in Canada, but when I can, I'm going to stock up because this brow pencil is fantastic. It does come with a little mini spoolie on the end, and it's a really nice spoolie. It's one that does blend the product out without taking everything away. So I was super happy with that. And then another product from the States. This is the No. 7 Sheer Temptation lipstick in the shade Lovely, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but I used this. Like, it is gone. I scooped down with Q-tips after it was over. It was beautiful. It was super shiny. I loved it. So I would highly recommend those. I have another mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. And I just picked up, they have a new one now called Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. And I picked that one up yesterday. I haven't tried it yet, but I will let you guys know what I think about that for sure. A couple more skincare items that I have here. I have the Aveeno Skin Recovery Cream, which looks like this. This was okay. It doesn't irritate my skin. It keeps me moisturized. It's kind of a more fancy version of my CeraVe, but where it doesn't do anything different or anything extra, I would probably just repurchase my CeraVe because it's so much cheaper. I have the Neostrata Blemish Spot Gel, which is one of my all-time favorite spot treatments. This wasn't technically empty. It's almost empty, but it expired in August of 2015, so I just decided to get rid of that. I have the Rock Hydra Plus Anti-Fatigue Rich Cream, and this was something that, again, it was just okay. It didn't irritate my skin. It kept me hydrated, but I just moved on because I got bored. I have one of the straight razors for women, so these are really good if you want to take care of the peach fuzz on the side of your face or down your neck. Yes, I use a razor on my face. It freaks so many people out, but as soon as you use them, you realize how well they work. They don't make your hair come back thicker or darker, anything like that. They just really get rid of any extra hairs that you have maybe on your neck when you wear your hair up. They're wonderful. I love them. I have the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Anti-Chip Top Coat. This is another one of my favorite products that was introduced to me by a friend of mine. And again, it's not completely empty, but it's really hard to get the last little bit out of the bottle. So I just decided to give up, but I will definitely repurchase that. I have a very small sample of the Giorgio Armani Luminescence Bright Relevator Universal Greige BB Fluid SPF 50. That is a mouthful. And I really did like this. When I was first used it, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this for sure. I love things that have SPF in them, but to be honest, I've kind of forgotten about it now, so I probably won't be purchasing the big one, but it was really nice. I have a set of Quo lashes. These are the natural 800 ones. These are something that I wore. I think I wore these to my brother's wedding. I think that's where they came into my life. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the Quo lashes are beautiful. The 803s are my favorite for bridal, and the 804s are really nice if you want more of like a funky, trendy look. But 803s, I go through those a lot. I have two different makeup sponges. I have the one from Quo, so this is something that you can pick up at Shoppers Drug Mart for $5. They're okay. They're meant to be used just like beauty blenders, that you get them wet, you squeeze them out. They don't give the same finish as the Beauty Blender does, but I mean, for $5, it's so much cheaper that if you're on a budget, you could go this route. And then I have the Dior makeup sponge as well, which to be honest is still probably usable. I could probably wash this and keep using it, but I really don't like it. You're meant to use the one from Dior dry, and it just feels like a piece of gravel. Like, it's so hard on the skin. I just wasn't a fan. So it was taking up room on my vanity, decided to get rid of it, and that's that. The Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, emptied out one of these. This one I actually do quite like. I might say that it is my favorite dupe so far for the Beauty Blender, but if someone was going to ask me my honest opinion, I would just say go for the original Beauty Blender because it's phenomenal, and I really do think that that product is worth it. And the last two products I have are the Lise Watier BioLift Eye Patch. This is an eye contour patch. This is, again, I've talked about liking to use these on brides before weddings. This one I actually used on myself before my brother's wedding. So you just apply the little eye patch underneath of your eye, leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you take it off. What I like to do is apply them first and then do the eye makeup. And then when you remove the eye patch, you remove all of the, obviously the eye patch, but you also remove all of the fallout that may have fell from the eyeshadow. So I love that. And the last thing, really quickly, is the Lancome Eclat Miracle Serum of Light Complexion Illuminator. And this was just a small sample that I must have got in some sort of a gift with purchase. It is oil-free. I do quite like this product. Would I repurchase it? No, because I have so many different highlighting products. But would I recommend it for someone that was looking for something that they could mix with their foundation or tap on the cheekbones? Absolutely. There are definitely drugstore dupes like the Revlon, what are the Revlon ones called? I can't remember. Something about light, but there's 4 different shades of those. Those are beautiful. And L'Oreal actually has one from the Lumi collection that is, I'm pretty sure, the exact same product. L'Oreal and Lancome are both owned, obviously, by L'Oreal. So sometimes I feel like their products are so similar, but I bet you if someone went through the ingredients of this and the L'Oreal Lumi, they would be identical, if not maybe like one ingredient off. So if you want something a little bit more prestigious, this is beautiful. Or if you're on a budget or you want to save some money, the L'Oreal one is going to do the exact same thing. So I tried my best to lay out all of these products around me. I will make sure that everything is in the description bar below because I've been getting some positive feedback and you guys would like to see what I'm talking about, which is fine. I'm going to try my best to clean up this mess as fast as I can and get outside because, like I said, it is so hot out. I am melting. Like, I physically feel like you can see my skin melting on camera right now. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any requests or anything, just leave me a note in the comments below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!